Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Spokane Steve here. It's time once again for Strat-O-Matic Baseball. Shout out there to Franklin, Kelly, and Frank. Welcome. It's the Twins at the Yankees here. We're still on May the 20th. And hello there, Tony. Welcome. We got a game here. Twins and Yankees. Twins come in at 17-10, right in the thick of the pennant race. Yankees 8-22. In real life at this point, the Yankees were 11-19, so we're not that far off. They have underachieved a bit. Righty Camilo Pascal starts for Minnesota, and Gentleman Al Downing on the mound for the Yankees. I'm never sure if it's Pascal or Pasquale. For some reason, I seem to have a problem with that one. Anyway, let's take a look at their records. You can see the cards here. Downing with a nice card. Pasquale, it's an average card. He had a 4.89 in real life, more hits than innings. Looks like a bit of a home run problem against left-handers. And welcome to Mike C. Welcome, Mike. Let's look at how they fared in our replay so far. Pasquale has a 2-3 record, 3.44 ERA in 7 starts. He has 2 complete games, both of them shutouts. 50 innings, 55 hits allowed. Downing is 2-1 with a 4.01. He's made 5 starts, 1 complete game. That was a shutout. 36 innings, I think. Let me see if I can read this a little better. 34 innings, 32 hits allowed. You think it's Pasquale, Franklin? Camilo Pasquale. That sounds right. We still have the humming going on. I have some other thing to announce too, but let's get the lineups in and we can get this game going. Oh yeah, Frank's pre-play. I should mention that. That was Joe Pepitone's day. Final score was 9-6 Yankees in Frank's pre-play. Pepitone with a 3-home run game. Now I don't expect to duplicate that exactly. 2-1 Yankees was the real life score. Let me check the lighting here. I don't care for that lighting. That's a little too much. That's pretty good. I can see that. Okay, let's give you the Twins lineup. And welcome to Kenyon. Pasquale, okay. Zoilo leads off at shortstop. Zoilo Versailles, that is. Cesar Tovar in center bats second. Tony Oliva in right field hits third. Killebrew at third hits cleanup. Don Mincher, the first baseman, hits fifth. Andy Costco gets the start in left field. He'll bat sixth. Earl Batty, the catcher, eighth, and Bernie Allen at second, Batty seventh, Allen eighth, round out the lineup with Pascal ninth. Pasquale. Squall, like a storm, right? Isn't there a storm called a squall, or something's called a squall? Not a squaw. A squall. Pasquale. Okay. Let's check it out here. Downing's about ready to go to work. Up steps Zoilo. Versailles on the season hitting .252. 2 home runs, a dozen RBIs. Hurricane coming Franklin's way. Oh my goodness. Here's Gentleman Al. He gets the sign from Elston Howard. The windup and the pitch to Zoilo is a 1-6 left-handed. That's a triple to 4 on a 10. Cut off in center by Mantle. Versailles in with a stand-up double. So Zoilo drills one into the gap. Mantle able to prevent it from becoming a triple. And he's standing at second base to lead off the game. Here's Tovar now. Tovar hitting just 161 on the season. He has 1 home run. Downing from the stretch. Now, here's the pitch. It's a 3-8 left-handed, and he walks him. So a shaky start here for Downing. Tovar draws the walk, and up steps Tony Oliva, probably the best player on this team. Oliva hitting 269 so far, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs. Left on left now as Downing from the stretch delivers a 1-5. That is a triple to 6, and he's got that one on a 2, and it's the daily triple. 2 runs will score. Oliva drilled that one into the right field corner, bounced away from Maris. Versailles scored easily. Tovar right behind. Okay, it looks like we're good now. Technical difficulties there. It says we're reconnected. But there it goes again. Okay, anybody helping me out here? Looks like we might be good now. Internet is connected. All right, for those that missed it, Killebrew fouled out to the catcher X. That's the first out of the inning, and Mincher will be the batter. Don Mincher comes in at 3:03. Oh, and now it's blurry, huh? Okay, good now. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the help there. Mincher on the season hitting .303, 6 home runs, which ties him for the club lead with Jimmy Hall, and 13 RBIs. Runner at third, 1 away, left on left. Downing comes in with a 6-5. That is a high fly ball to right center field. That's going to drop and bounce off the wall. Oliva can walk home. Mincher ends standing with an RBI double, and it is 3-0 Twins. And now Elston Howard is headed out to the mound. The Twins have ambushed Gentleman Al here in the first inning. 3 runs across. Runner on second, only 1 away. Here's Andy Costco. Costco has not played much. Just 4 for 37 on the season. That's a 108 average. Does not have an RBI. Downing into the windup now. The pitch to Costco is a 1-6. Grounder back to the pitcher. Downing has it. Glances the runner back and throws it to Pepitone for the out. 2 down, and it's up to Earl Batty. Batty hitting .280, 2 home runs, 19 RBIs, which is second on the team to Killebrew, of course. Downing gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Batty. It's a 6-8 right-handed. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So whatever Howard said to Downing, it worked. He retired Costco and Batty quite handily. 3 runs for the Twins on 3 hits, and they leave 1. After half an inning of play, it's Minnesota 3, New York coming to bat. And as Pasquale gets loose, we'll go over the Yankees' starting lineup. It's going to be Roy White in left, Bobby Richardson at second, Mickey Mantle in center in the 3 spot, Joe Pepitone at first base hits cleanup. And the Yankees can hope for a Pepitone game like the one Frank got the other night, right? Here's Tom Tresh at third hitting 5th, Maris in right field 6th, Clete Boyers at short, Elston Howard, the catcher, round out the lineup with Downing, the pitcher, hitting 9th. Twins defensively have Batty catching, Mincher at first, Allen and Versailles up the middle with Killebrew down at third, and the outfield left to right of Costco, Tovar, and Oliva. Seem to have gotten past whatever that minor glitch was, and Roy White steps in, first batter for the Yankees. Switch hitter batting left-handed. White hitting .257 on the year, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Pasquale gets the sign from Batty. Here's the windup and the pitch on a 4-10. It's a shallow fly to center. Here comes Tovar. He's there. And there's 1 away. It's the best first base rating in the set. Yeah, 1E8. Wes Parker and Bill White have 1s. Is there another 1 in the American League? I don't think so off the top of my head. I could be wrong. Parker and White for sure, but they have higher error ratings than Pepitone. Here's Richardson now. He's hitting .292, the Yankees' leading hitter, at least with the qualifying number of at-bats. 3 home runs and 14 RBIs. That's going to be a 4-4 right-handed. It's catcher's card X. That'll be Batty. Batty, a 2E2. Fine catcher. It's the 3, and it's a foul out to the catcher. Foul out 2X, 2 away. And up steps Mickey Mantle. Mantle hitting .250, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, 20 hits, but he also has 20 walks, so a fine on-base percentage at least for Mantle. And he does a lot of power on the card, particularly against righties. Pasquale gets the sign. Here he comes in there with a 1-7 base hit into center field. Mantle with a 2-out single. Mantle, of course, not the stolen base threat he was a few years prior to this. He's pretty much station to station at this point as Joe Pepitone steps to the plate. Pepitone, .254, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs. Pasquale, from the stretch, 2-7, grounder down to first. Mincher will take it himself, and that will do it. No runs, a hit, 1 left. After 1 inning of play, it is 3-0 Twins. God, yeah, how many remember that one, Franklin? I do. I was watching it live. Watching that game in anticipation of him doing it. And he did it. Still the home run king, in my opinion. Here's Bernie Allen to start off the second for the Twins. Allen hitting .245. 1 homer, 11 RBIs. Left on left, Downing set now. Here's the pitch to Allen. It's a 1-5. That's ripped into the right center gap. That's going to roll to the wall. Allen rounds and goes into second with a double. The 3rd double and 4th extra base hit for the Twins already. So Downing struggling here in the early going. Downing has really not lived up to his card so far. It's a good card. Here's Pasquale. He's a 3 hitting pitcher, right-handed batter, W. The pitch from Downing on a 4-8, he walks the pitcher. Oh my goodness. And now there's already activity in the Yankee pen. I've got to find somebody with some length. Jim Bouton is throwing already. And a greetings to Gerald and to Philip. Good crowd on hand for today's Monday game. Top of the order, here's Versailles. He doubled, of course, to lead off the game, came around to score. First and second, nobody out. Downing out of the stretch now. The pitch to Zoilo is a 4-8 right-handed, and he walks him to load the bases. And now the question becomes, how long is Houck going to stick with Downing? That's right, Frank. Tom House. Nice job. I'd forgotten that, but you're absolutely correct. Here's Tovar. He walked his first time up. Infield at double play depth. Absolutely, Rick, and a hello to you, too. The pitch from Downing is a 6-11. That's a single into left field, an open single. That's going to score Allen. Pasquale will be held at third. RBI single for Tovar. Four to nothing. Base is still loaded, and Tony Oliva coming to bat. Bouton getting ready in a hurry now. Oliva tripled into his first time up. Downing into the full windup now, left on left as the pitch comes into Tony O on a 4-8 grounder to second base. That's going to be 2. A run will score. Boyer to Richardson to Pepitone, double play. Pasquale crosses the plate on that. Versailles moves over to third. 5-0 now, and here's Killebrew. Big double play there. Let's see if he can get out of this without any further damage. Killebrew 0 for 1. Downing staring in now. The pitch to Harmon is a 6-8. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So I'd say he got out of that second inning cheaply enough. 2 runs on 2 hits. Pair of walks, and they leave one. But anyway you slice it, Twins jump out to an early 5-0 lead as we move to the bottom of the second. This would probably be a good time to check the standings. See where the Twins are in relation to the Orioles. The Twins are in third place, 3 games behind the Orioles. In second place is Kansas City, a game and a half back. Indians and Tigers both 4.5 back. Let's see, for Frank, Downing was 7 innings, 6 runs, 4 earned, and he won the game. So yeah, it can happen. It's not over. Tresh will start off the second. He's hitting only 192, but he leads the team in RBIs with 18 and in home runs with 6. Switch hitter, batting left-handed. Pasquale gets the sign from Batty now. The windup and the pitch is a 4-4 catcher's card X. That's going to be Batty. A lot of catcher's card X today. 2E2 for Batty. Here's the play on a 15. Foul out to the catcher. That's 1 down. And here's Roger Maris now. Maris on the season, just 17 for 105. That's a 162 average. Only one home run. He does have 16 RBIs. Pasquale into the windup. 4-7 left-handed. It's a single to 4, but on 18, that liner is speared by a leaping Allen. 4 out, number 2. Bernie Allen makes the grab, 2 down, and here's Clete Boyer. Boyer hitting .236, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. And thank you, Kenyon, for that information. Pasquale with the 12-6 curveball. Yeah, they jumped on them like a pit bull on a poodle. Or as Frank said, a lion on a zebra. Or Mookie on just about anything. Here's Boyer, Pasquale. The windup, the pitch, 2-4. He pops him up to shortstop. Versailles will take it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Pasquale. Through 2 innings, it's 5-0 Twins. So not only are the Twins all over Downing, Pasquale has been very effective and efficient so far in this one. The Twins will have Don Mincher leading off the 3rd. He doubled his first time up. Left on left, Downing set. 5-9, swung on and missed, strike 3. Second strikeout in a row for Gentleman Al. Maybe he's finding himself here as the game progresses. Here's Costco. Downing, always a favorite of mine. Left-hander winds and deals. 6-9 right-handed, swung on and missed, strike 3. And suddenly, Gentleman Al has struck out 3 in a row. And that'll bring up Earl Batty. Batty struck out his first time. Downing into the windup. Pitch to Batty is a 4-10 right-handed. Catcher's card X. That's Howard. Howard a 2E6. Here's the play. Error range on a 10. The roll is a 9 on an E6. And that will be a grounder to the catcher. A little nubber in front of the plate. Howard pounces on it. Fires a strike down to Pepitone. And the side is retired in order. So Downing settles down in the 3rd. 1-2-3 innings, striking out 2. I'd have to say he is, Frank. He spent all of afternoon and night yesterday coneless. I think he's in the clear. And he's going to have to be, because either Wednesday or Thursday I'll be embarking on a long road trip. Originally, my vacation plans would have been to fly down to Morro Bay October 4th through the 10th. That has been canceled, however, as I am now going to be house sitting for my brother in Aliso Viejo while him and his wife are in Europe. So I will be gone about 4 weeks. Now, we will be getting some games in from the road. I'm going to bring my stuff to his house. So we will not be without any games for 4 weeks, but there will be less games, let's just say. Certainly none while I'm driving down there. So I'm planning to depart probably Thursday. Kind of up to Mookie at this point. I want to make sure he's 100% before we head out. I'll probably drop him by the vet again for a little last-minute checkup. Okay, bottom of the 3rd. It's Elston Howard to lead it off for the Yanks. Howard hitting .221, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Pasquale into the windup. He comes in there with a .211, foul ball behind the plate. Batty back, drops the mask, and makes the catch. A lot of foul balls to the catcher. 3 by the Yankees, 1 by the Twins, and they had a grounder to the catcher. So 5 plays already made by the catcher in this game. Very unusual. And here's Downing. In the third, he's going to hit. Right-handed batter, 2-4, struck him out. And that'll bring up White. White 0 for 1. 6-6 left-handed as a grounder into the hole at second, plugged up there by Bernie Allen. Flips over to Mincher, and Pasquale has retired the last 7 in a row. 3 innings in the books. It is 5-0 Minnesota. You know, I'm working on the hum, Frank, but yeah, well, I love a good road trip, so it certainly can't hurt me any. And I'm glad to be able to help out. I call it a win-win situation. Bernie Allen will lead off the 4th for Minnesota. He is 1 for 1, a double. Doubled in the second, came around to score. Downing ready to work now. The windup, the pitch to Allen is a 1-4, fly ball to left. Easy play for White. And there's 1 down. Here's Pasquale now. He walked his first time up, remember. Came around to score. Right-handed hitter. Downing comes in with a 3-3, gets a little slow roller to first. Pepitone will take it to the bag, and there's 2 down quickly. That's going to bring up Zoilo. Is that nationwide, Frank? Median home price? Well, thank you, Gerald. I appreciate that. Well, yeah, I hope so, Frank. I appreciate the thought anyway. I would say manage your expectations. Downing with the windup. The pitch to Zoilo is a 4-8, and he walks him. That 4-8 again has really been a curse to Downing today. And the batter will be Tovar. Tovar singled and walked so far. Downing from the stretch. Pitch to Caesars a 6-8. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And down go the Twins in the 4th. No runs, no hits, a man left. Downing appears to have settled down nicely now. The question is, can the Yankees get some runs? They're hitting just .229 as a team. And they've scored only 122 runs. Only 3 teams have scored fewer. Washington, Chicago, and California. Wow, so that means Spokane's median is still below the national average. That surprises me. We're about 370, 375. No wonder so many people are moving in here. Here come the Yankees in the 4th. It'll be Bobby Richardson to start things off. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Pasquale with the pitch. 6-6, he walks him. First walk issued by Pasquale. Richardson not a threat to steal. Decent 1 through 14 base runner. And up steps Mickey Mantle. Mantle singled in the first, the only Yankee hit thus far. Pasquale working out of the stretch. comes into the mic on a 2-3. It's a grounder to short, and that's going to be 2. It's Versailles to Allen to Mincher, double play. So the Yankees' big man grounds into the double play. 2 down, and here's Pepitone. Pepitone 0 for 1. That's a 5-8 left-handed, a grounder to second base X. That's Allen. Tough play for Allen as he ranges up the middle, a 3E22. On a 10, it's the E range. A roll of a 6 on a 22. He boots it off his glove. That's going to be an error on Allen. First error of the day. Excuse me. Pepitone aboard, and here's Tom Tresh, switch hitter batting left-handed. Pasquale from the stretch again. Here it is, 2-6 right-handed, and he walks him. 2 walks in the inning. First and second 2 down, and it will be up to Roger Maris, who, as somebody pointed out, is really due to get hot. Maris came into the game batting just 162 with a lone home run. Pasquale gets his sign now. Here's the pitch on a 5-9 left-handed. It's a grounder to short X. That's going to be Versailles into the hole. 2E44. Here's the play. 15. He's got it. Long throw in time. And the side is retired. 6-3 X. No runs, no hits, 2 left on. Through 4 innings of play, it's all Minnesota. Downing coming out for the 5th will certainly be his last inning of work as he's due to bat 3rd at the bottom of the 5th. Heart of the order for Minnesota, Oliva, Killebrew, and Mincher. Oliva 1 for 2. Downing gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Oliva. It's a 2-9 left-handed. Struck him out. Downing piling up the Ks now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 strikeouts for Downing. And here's Killebrew. It does not, Frank. And hello, Mike Terranova. Welcome. The pitch from Downing to Killebrew is a 6-3 right-handed. That's a high fly ball to deep left field. White back at the track, at the wall. It's gone. Home run, Harmon Killebrew. Let's take another look at it. 6-3 homer to 12. He has the power. The roll is a 4. And for Harmon Killebrew, his 6th home run of the season. The batter will be Mincher. Left on left, Downing set now. Comes in there with a 2-7 lazy fly ball into center field. Mantle is right there in his tracks, makes the catch. Costco 0 for 2 now. Downing with the windup. The pitch to Costco is a 6-10 right-handed fly ball to right. That's playable for Maris. And that's going to do it. The Twins tack one on the Killebrew home run. And they take a 6-0 lead to the bottom of the 5th. That'll be all for Downing. It'll be Boyer, Howard, and a pinch hitter here at the bottom of the 5th. Yes, exactly. And here's Pepitone. He reached on an error. He's 0 for 2 in this game so far. It sounds like, oh my goodness, it sounds like Mike was in an auto accident. Would I be correct in assuming that? Oh my goodness. Hopefully no one was seriously injured. Here's Boyer to start off the bottom of the fifth. Pasquale, 1-8 righty. Little comebacker to Pasquale. He flips to Mincher, 1 down. Oh, it wasn't car on car. Here's Howard. Pasquale with the pitch. 5-3 is the fly to right field X. That's Oliva, a 1E10. Oliva ranging into the gap now on a 1E10. Here's the play. On a 12 E-range. It's that 5 on an E10, and that's off his glove. That's going to be a 2-base error on Tony Oliva. Second error by Minnesota. And for Oliva, just his second error of the season. Howard on second. Now we'll have a batter for Downing. Downing worked 5 innings today. He allowed 3, 5, 6 hits, 6 runs, walked 3, and struck out 6. Jim Boughton will be coming in to pitch. Against the righty Pasquale. The batter will be Steve Whitaker. Okay, Whitaker on the season is 0 for 5 with 2 walks, all as a pinch hitter. Left-handed batter. Pasquale into the windup. Pitch to Whitaker on a 4-6. Grounded to first base. To his right is Mincher. His only play is to first. To Pasquale covering, that is. And Howard moves over to third. And that'll bring up White. Pasquale into the windup now. Here's the pitch to White. It's a 3-5 right-handed RBI single into right field. The Yankees are on the board. Howard in to score the unearned run. That's an RBI for Roy White. White, a star 15 stealer. Let's check that Twins battery now. Pasquale with a poor hold, +4. Batty is 0. That would make White a 19. Held on, he's a 17. I'm tempted to try to make something happen. He's going to go for that lead. 2 through 8, 11, and 12. 11, he's got it. The pitch to Richardson. There he goes. Here's Batty's throw to 17, and he's out. Oh, my God. Now I feel bad about that. Gun down is White, and that ends the inning. One run on a hit, an unearned run as far as Pasquale is concerned. Trying to help the Yankees there, honestly. I did them more harm than good. I'm probably gonna hear about it again in the messages from the Yankee fans. On the other hand, when a team is struggling to get runs, you kind of got to try to manufacture runs, don't you? At least I think so. Jim Bouton on now to pitch for the Yankees. Bouton's been in 8 games, has a 2.50 ERA in 18 innings of work, and he'll be facing the bottom third of the Twins lineup. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, you hit a deer. That's hairy. That's something that's always in the back of my mind on some of these roads out of town here. And another reason I don't drive after dusk anymore. And there's Michael. Michael's joined us. Here's Batty to lead it off. Bouton gets the sign from Howard. Pitch to Batty is a 4-11 right-handed. That's a fly to left field X. That's going to be White, a 4-E-15. Tough play for Roy, ranging towards the line. On a 7, he can't get it. That's down for a base hit. White gets it back in. Batty will round and hold it first with a single. Here's Bernie Allen now, 1 for 2. Bouton out of the stretch. Delivers a 5-8 left-handed fly ball to straightaway center. Mantle backs up a bit and hauls it in for out number 1. That brings up Pasquale. Pasquale, a D-bunter. He's going to swing away with a 5-run lead. Pitch to the righties, a 4-12. Grounder to short, that's going to be 2. It's Boyer, 2 Richardson, 2 Pepitone, double play. 6-4-3, side retired, no runs a hit, no one left. Holy crap, Mike, that is hairy. Bottom of the 6th, it's Richardson, Mantle, and Pepitone for the Yankees. Pasquale ready to work now. The windup and the pitch to Bobby is a 3-6 right-handed. That's a base hit into right field. Richardson just reached out and stroked it the other way, and he's aboard with a leadoff single. Pasquale rated 6 for endurance, so this is his first inning of potential fatigue, and here comes Mickey Mantle. Mantle singled in the first and then grounded into a twin killing in the 4th. Pasquale from the stretch. The pitch to the lefty. 3-10, triple to 1, and would you look at that roll? It's down and into the right field corner. Bounces away from Oliva. Here comes Richardson to score. Mantle headed for third. The throw. He's in there with a RBI triple. Let's see, I think that's Mantle's first triple. It is. 4 doubles, 4 home runs, and now a triple. That makes it 6-2. Mantle at third with nobody out, and the batter will be Pepitone. Pepitone again. Oh, it hit you. It basically a full-on deer assault. It sounds like, holy shit, there's nothing you can do about that. I'm just glad you're all right. Were you alone? Jesus, that is scary. Frickin' random acts of nature. It's a kid getting hit by lightning. You can't miss that. Sounds like there was no possible way to avoid this either. Here's Pepitone now, infield back. 6-2 lead. They'll play back. Stay out of the big inning. Here's the pitch to Pepitone. It's a 3-3. Grounder to first base. Wide of the bag is Mincher. That's going to get a run in. Mincher's only play is to Pasquale covering. And that scores Mantle and makes it 6-3. First out of the inning. Mantle can now, after scoring, he can go into the trainer's room and get some ice on those knees. Here's Tresh, 0 for 1 with a walk. Pasquale into the windup. 6-4 is a grounder to third base X. That's Killebrew. Tough play for Harmon. The 4E24. Boswell down there in the Twins 10. It's a 14. It's that dreaded 5 on a 24, and he boots it. Error Killebrew, the third Twin error of the game. Boswell getting ready in a hurry as one more hit or walk will fatigue Pasquale. And here's Roger Maris. Pasquale gets the sign from the stretch. Pitch to Maris is a 2-7, and he walks him. And that's going to do it for Pasquale. He is fatigued. Here comes Mealy. Pasquale will hit the showers. In comes the middleman, Dave Boswell, who relieved in this game in real life. Boswell's worked in 6 games this season, 3 starts, 3 relief appearances. He's 2-0 with a 1.93 ERA and 28 innings of work, has only surrendered 16 hits with 32 strikeouts. So Boswell's done a great job for the Twins so far. First and second, one away, and it's Clete Boyer with Elston Howard to follow. Okay, Boswell's ready to go now. Boyer 0 for 2 standing in. Boswell gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Boyer. It's a 6-10 right-handed. It's a grounder to short. That's going to be 2. It's Versailles. 2 Allen, 2 Mincher. Double play. Boswell comes in. Gets the ground ball on the first pitch and gets out of the inning. 2 runs for the Yankees on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 6 here in New York. It is 6-3 Twins. Boughton will work the 7th. Top of the order, it's Zoilo to lead things off. He has not been retired today. He doubled in the first and walked twice. Boughton into the windup. That's a 6-6 right-handed. Double to 2, and he gets the 1. Holy cow. 20D is rolling them low today. So leadoff double for Versailles. Let's look at it again. 6-6 double to 2. The roll is a 1. Ball scoots away from Maris temporarily, allowing Zoilo to go for 2. Phil Rizzuto. There's Joel Horland. Welcome, Joel. Here's Tovar now. Runner at second, nobody out. Boughton into the windup. Here's Tovar is a 1-5. Grounder to short. Boyer has it, looks the runner's back, and throws to Pepitone for the out. Here's Oliva now. Oliva 1 for 3 today. Tripled in the first. Pitch from Boughton on a 1-4. It's a high fly ball to deep right field. Barris just turns around and watches that one land into the seats. It's a 2-run blast for Tony Oliva. 1-4 righty, no doubt about it. And for Oliva, that is his 4th home run of the season. That makes it 8-3. And that pretty much deflates this home crowd. Here's Harmon Killebrew, 1 for 3 with a home run of his own. Boughton comes in with the pitch. It's a 5-7 right-handed. Struck him out. Killebrew down on strikes. And here is Mincher. Mincher 1 for 3. Boughton with the pitch. 6-3 lefty gets a base hit into the opposite field. Single to left for Mincher. Well, Frank, I'm in the first group, of course, so I can't speak to the second. Anyway, here's Costco. Costco's 0 for 3 on the day. I would think Rizzo would have to be. Pitch from Boughton. 4-5 right-handed. He pops him up on the left side. Boyer there, and that'll do it. But the Twins tack on 2 more on the 2-run blast by Tony Oliva. As we stretch for the 7th, they lead at 8-3. I'm going to top off my coffee. And we'll take a little look in on Mookie. He's sacked out over here. He's on the small tree today. There he is, no cone for Mookie. Damn, he's getting big. Remember, he'll just be 6 months on October 6th. Still very much a kitten. Yeah, Frank, well, he likes them both. He was up on top of the kitchen cabinets with the cone. I don't even know how he made it up there. That's a good jump. That's right, Franklin. Get on the bus. It'll be Howard, a hitter for Boughton, and White as we go to the bottom of the 7th here. Boughton worked 2. Gave up 4 hits. 4 hits in a run. no walks, and 1 strikeout. Hal Reniff throwing. Let me check something here. It's either going to be Reniff or Womack. Let me check the usage. It's going to be Reniff. Nice having that usage display too. Another advantage of many of having the stats into the Strat-O-Matic computer game now. So it'll be Howard, a pinch hitter, and White. Here's Elston. He's 0 for 2 today. Boswell into the windup. Pitch to Elston Howard, a 1-7. Right in the heart of his good column. He gets on top of it there, bounces it, rolls over it to short, I should say, excuse me, God, I'm all mixed up. Versailles makes the play and throws him out. Apologize for that. I forgot to flip everything over at the stretch. I was too busy worried about my damn coffee. Here's going to be a batter now. Boswell, a righty. Could be Barker. Could be Gibbs. I think we're going to go with Horace Clark, the batter. They need base runners. And if Clark gets on, he's got a little speed as an added bonus. So Clark, the switch hitter, he'll be batting left-handed against Boswell. And Clark on the season, 214, just 3 for 14. He does have a home run. Boswell into the windup. 2-7 righty, and he comes through with a single to left field. Clark with the pinch hit single. He's a star 15 stealer. Boswell 0 hold, Batty 0 arm. They're going to hold him at 13 with Roy White at bat. White 1 for 3. Batting left-handed against Boswell now, and here's the pitch. That's a 3-2 lazy fly ball to right field. Under it is Oliva to make the catch. Oh, Piniella definitely is. And well said, Mike. Yeah, I mean, we're all from somewhere, but we're all Americans. Here's Bobby Richardson now, 1 for 2 with a walk. 2 down in the 7th. The pitch from Boswell. That's going to be a 2-6 ground ball down to third. Killebrew has it. Long throw across in time. And that'll do it for the Yankees in the 7th. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We played 7. It's 8-3 Twins. Twins could move to within 2 games of the Orioles with a win here today. And here's Reniff now coming on to pitch for New York. Oh, Piniella isn't. I'll be darned, Frank. Well, thank you for that. He looks it to me. I mean, I don't know if that means anything. Reniff in 11 games, 0-3 with an 8.59 ERA across 15 innings of work. Of course, the card much better than that. Reniff due for better luck. He'll face the bottom third of the Twins lineup. Batty, Allen, and Boswell, who I failed to write in. Okay, let me get caught up here then. 5 1/3 for Pasquale. 2. Just 4 hits allowed. All 3 runs charged to him, 2 earned. He walked a pair. Struck out just the 1, it looks like, yep. Reniff ready to work to Batty now. That's going to be a 4-5 right-handed swung on and miss, strike 3. Down goes Batty. And here's Bernie Allen. Allen 1 for 3. Reniff gets his sign. Here's the pitch to Allen. That's a 3-9 right-hander. It'll comebacker. Reniff has it. Takes a couple steps towards first and tosses it to Pepitone for the out. Let's see, are we going to let Boswell bat? Rated 3 for endurance. He's pitched an inning and 2/3. Yeah, why not? We need a new hitter's card for him. He's a 2. Right-handed batter. Pitch from Reniff on a 4-9. He walks him. 2-out walk to Boswell. That'll bring up Versailles. Reniff from the stretch now. Here's the pitch on a 1-8 liner right into the glove of Boyer. Liner to short, side retired. No runs, no hits, a man left. Boswell's worked an inning and 2/3. He'll come out for the 8th. Looking ahead if they need a closer. Worthington would be the guy. Here's Mantle, 2 for 3 today. Boswell into the lineup now. It's a 4-4 left-handed. It's a fly to center field X. Tough play for Tovar. A 3-E2 going back, still going back. On a 9, it's the E rating. It's a 9 on an E2 and a fine running catch by Cesar Tovar. Eight on the X chart, and here's Pepitone. Pepitone 0 for 3 in this one. It's a 3-8 right-handed base hit into right field. Pepitone has a hit. Not quite the performance in Frank's pre-play in which he blasted, count 'em, 3 home runs. Here's Tresh now, 0 for 2 with the walk. Boswell staring in from the stretch. It's a 2-9 right-handed. He struck him out. And that'll bring up Maris with 2 down. Maris 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch to Maris, 4-3 left-handed as a grounder to third base X. That's Killebrew again. Second X play to Harmon, a 4-E24. Here's the play on an 18. He's got that one and throws him out to retire the side. 5-3X, side retired. We've played 8 innings. It's 8-3 Twins. I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll definitely have a game tomorrow. After that, we're on a day-to-day basis for a while. Most likely we'll have a Wednesday game, which would be the last game on the May the 20th part of the schedule. 2 more to go on May the 20th. Reniff working the 9th. He'll be facing Tovar, Oliva, and Killebrew. Reniff into the windup. Pitch to Tovar is a 2-7 right-handed. A single to 13 on a 3. That's past a diving Tresh and into left field for a leadoff single. You know, Frank, I can think of a worse way to spend the rest of my life. Just playing Strat and eating pizza. Hell, Frank, I may be there too by that time. Oliva has a triple and a home run today. 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Reniff from the stretch. Pitch to Tony O is a 4-2 left-hander. That's a grounder to first base. Pepitone has it down to Boyer for 1. Back to first. 3-6-3 double play. Oh, that was a thing of beauty. The old 3-6-3. Pepitone, real nice job on that one. Nice throw from Boyer as well. Here's Killebrew with 2 down. The pitch from Reniff. It's a 2-8 right-handed, base hit into right field, so that double play, well, I would say loomed large, but with the score 8-3, how large could it be, right? Batter will be Mincher. Reniff gets the sign. The pitch to Don Mincher's a 4-9 left-hander, single to 7 on a 20. That's fielded by Pepitone, who feeds Reniff covering to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, a man left. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, 8-3. Wasn't Pepitone the guy who always kept the comb in his back pocket? We may as well let Boswell go and see what happens. It's the bottom third of the order. Boyer, Howard, and a pinch hitter. Boswell has worked 2 2/3 innings. The pitch to Boyer, 6-8 right-handed. It's a double to 3 on a 7. That's going to hang up in center for Tovar, who makes the catch for the first out. That'll bring up Elston Howard, the catcher, 0 for 3 today. Reached on an error back in the 5th. Boswell the windup. The pitch is a 6-7 grounder to second base X. That's for Allen, 3E22. Here's the roll on the play. 11 is the E range. The roll is a 10 on an E22, and he boots it. Allen's second error of the game, isn't it? I think it is. Yes, it is. E4. 4 errors for the Twins in this one. Not too often you're cruising towards a win with 4 errors. Yankees will send up a batter now for the pitcher. Could be Repose. Repose is about the best bet. That's who it's going to be. Roger Repose. Repose on the season, 4 for 17. That's 235. Left-handed batter. Boswell out of the stretch now. The pitch to Rogers, a 6-3 left-handed. It's a fly to left field X. That's Costco. Costco, a 4E5, ranging towards the gap. Still back on an 8. The E range, it's a 4. On an E5, and it's a 2-base error on Andy Costco. 2 errors in the inning. The 5th Twin error. And suddenly there's runners at second and third. Top of the order. Here's Roy White now. 8-3. Worthington warming up in the Twins' pen. Not really Boswell's fault. As he gets ready to deal to Roy White here, here's the pitch. It's a 3-8 right-handed grounder to first base. Venture has it, feeds Boswell covering as a run comes in. Howard will cross the plate. Repose to third. It's an RBI for White. 8-4, but there are 2 away. And it's up to Bobby Richardson. Boswell trying to nail it down. The windup. The pitch to Bobby. 4-5 right-handed. He struck him out. And that's the ball game. 8-4 Twins is the final. I'll have the totals for you in just a moment. Twins, with that win, pulled it within 2 games of first place. Two innings for Reniff, 2 hits, no runs. So Reniff, we were saying, was due for a better outing, and he did. Boswell, 3 2/3. He gets the cheap save for that, right? 3-inning save. That would be his first. Pasquale with the win squares his record at 3-3. Downing drops to 2-2 with the loss. Oh, I'm definitely in agreement on Oliva. Triple homer, 4 RBIs. Who else could it be? Tony O, your Chief Spokane Gary, player of the game. The totals on the game, the Twins in winning. 8 runs, 12 hits, and 5, count them, 5 errors. Wow. Oh, I didn't tally up Boswell yet. Boswell 2 hits, so 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for New York. He gave up an unearned run. No walks and a strike and 2 strikeouts, excuse me. And there it is. Twins win it pretty handily despite the 5 errors. I think that's the most errors I've had a team have all season. Let's see what we got on tap for tomorrow. We've got the New York Mets at the San Francisco Giants tomorrow. Starting pitchers will be Jack Fisher for the Mets, Gaylord Perry for the Giants. So run down to the store and get your Vaseline now before it's all gone. Missing a run on the Yankees. 6, okay, Boughton, wait a minute. Oh wait, Boswell, I'm looking at the wrong team, never mind. Boswell, okay. I see what I did. Thank you, Mike. Boswell, 3 1/3. No, he did give up. He gave up 1 run. And it was unearned. Okay, Reniff didn't give up a run. Should have been 2 runs to Boughton on the 2-run homer. Thank you. Of course, once again, the computer game will catch that when I enter it. But nice to have it right now while it's right in front of us, right? Mets and Giants tomorrow, 1:30 Pacific. Look forward to seeing you all. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. And have a great hit. Well, let's look, Perry. Let's see if he's in the lineup. He is! Hey, how about that? You nailed it, Perry. Willie McCovey back in the lineup tomorrow. With that, I'm going to get out of here wishing you all a very pleasant good evening. Take care, everybody.